Hey guys, how's it going? Sports and shorts of sorts. Special NFL season preview edition. Hey, why not? Football's in the air. Smell it? It's here. Tonight it starts. Kansas City and Detroit. You got the champs. They're defending their shit. No Travis Kelsey. He hyperextended his knee earlier in the week. So he wanted to play, but I'm pretty sure they had to hide his jersey. Otherwise, he'd be trying to get out there. And you know what? I want to get out there and let's get some predictions out there. Let's get this shit out there. I didn't make any in the episode, so I thought, you know what? Let's do it. We'll start with division winners. We'll just do it straight up like that. I'm gonna go super biased on this one. NFC North. I think you're gonna know who I'm picking. Green Bay Packers. I know they're predicted to come in third, maybe even fourth if the Bears are surprising, but nah, dog. I'm hoping Jordan Love. Love will keep us together. We will surprise y'all and take the division. In the South, you got a lot of youth at the QB position, right? So I think the Saints are poised to they're poised to take this. Derek Carr, he's coming in. He's pissed off with how everything ended with Vegas, so I think he's going to be really good. But I am excited to see the Panthers. You know, Bryce Young, I think he's going to do really well this year. It could be a struggle, but with him and Reich leading the way, look out. Having Miles Sanders and Adam Thielen on the team, those are some vets you want. Those are playmakers. So we'll see what happens. That division is so fucking wily. Like the Bucks could even take it with Baker Mayfield. I doubt it, but hey, anything could happen. Going out to the wild, wild west, this one shouldn't be that wild. Like I think San Fran, this should be theirs. This is their year to take it. Brock Purdy's back. They even got Darnold as a backup if they need. Hence, if they get injuries like they got last year, I can't see them getting that injured again. But hey, you never know. But I think they're too talented not to win that division. Seahawks could still be surprising. Geno Smith did awesome, and I could see them even getting a little better if you do not want to play them in the playoffs. If they can get things going and get there again, the Rams are still. I don't know what's really going on with the Rams, but they're at least they're a little more positive than the tanking Cardinals. Like yikes, what the fuck are they doing? They're getting rid of everybody. They're pretty much thinking they're giving up on Kyler and they want to, get the Heisman winner coming out of USC next year. Well, Caleb, except, yeah, his dad came out and said, you know what? He's got another year of eligibility. If he doesn't like what we're seeing in the draft, we're not going to go join a shitty franchise. So maybe the Cardinals will switch up and say, maybe we shouldn't take. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that division, but I'm thinking the Niners should take it. To finish off the NFC, we got to go to the East, and this is like a throwback to the NFC East days of old. They all look pretty good, like the Giants got Barkley back, Danny Dimes got his big money, so we'll see what they do. But I think it's still the Eagles to have. They should soar above and take it, but Washington will be better. The Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? I don't know. Like Dak, this is Dak's time. They gave Dak the money. They're healthy. Everyone's mostly healthy. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a hell of a division, but out of everything I just said there, I think the 49ers and the Eagles are going to be the top dogs, with the 49ers going to the Super Bowl this year. Now to jump to the AFC, we'll start in the South. Titans should have a bounce back year. Having DeAndre Hopkins come in should help. But I think this division's got to go back to the Jaguars. Like, Trevor Lawrence is going to take that next step, I believe. He's got a good team with him. And as he takes that step, he's going to take his team with him. The Colts will be exciting with rookie Anthony Richardson. He's got a pretty high ceiling. And the whole Jonathan Taylor situation and anything involving Jim Irsay is TV worthy, so we'll see what happens with that. But the South, I think, is the only kind of lackluster division in the AFC. Everything else is stacked. In the North, I think it's going to be between the Ravens and the Bengals. They're gonna have a slogger knock at the top, a slobber knocker at the top. But yeah, but you can't count out the Steelers. Mike Tomlin's been there forever. He is a well-respected coach, one of the best in the game. I think he's fantastic. So we'll see how Pickett progresses coming in the year two. But the Browns still a mystery, Deshaun, I'm gonna assault you. Watson can regain some of his form from his Texans days. They could look pretty good, but that running game is sick. If Watson, yeah, starts to look like he did before, that'll be dangerous. Even though I do not like rooting for the guy for everything that went down with him and the masseuses, but that's old news, I guess. It's football. They forget. I don't forget. But anyway, The West has our defending champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Who's taking on the Lions, as I said, probably right now. It's kickoff is about to start. We gotta wrap this up, son. But yeah, they're probably the best in the division. Well, not probably, they are. But the Chargers, Herbert, is he gonna take that next step too? We're all going step by step. Ooh, baby. But is he gonna be the next tier of quarterbacks? You know, there's the Mahomes level, and there's people below it. Is he gonna try to get up there too? We'll see. Denver, though, a lot going on with Denver. Sean Payton's the big coach signing, calling out Hackett, saying it was the worst coaching job ever. So a lot of pressure's on them, and we'll see what Russell Wilson does. He's already went up to Wilson and said, "Stop kissing fucking babies. You're not running for office," which can be a little tough to hear, I imagine. But we'll see how Russell comes back from it. He had that down year, but if we see the Russell, last name Wilson, if we see that kind of Russell, he's gonna do great. And the Broncos, they could surprise people. But yeah, we got to finish in the East like we did in the NFC. And if you've been watching Hard Knocks, the Jets are pretty exciting. It's hard not to like Robert Saleh. He's a good coach, and Aaron Rodgers has been my guy forever. It's tough to see him in the Jets jersey, but this is the cycle as good quarterbacks go in my life. You see them do amazing things, win one Super Bowl, and then go to the Jets. But yeah, they got Garrett Wilson's a beast at receiver, and they got some good running backs with Brees Hall and Dalvin Cook. Like, this team could put up some sick highlights, some sick scores, and surprise a lot of people. Well, they're not really surprising with the whole Big Apple spotlight, but yeah, it'll be interesting. The Bills, I think they're the favorites still in that division. Josh Allen's sick. I didn't get him in my draft this year. I wanted him again. He's something else. But yeah, I think they're going to be taking this division. But the Patriots, you never know. A wild card. Dolphins, if Tua stays healthy, they have a good team. You know, I could see them even trying to take out the Bills. Like, it could go either way, as it does every season. It'll come down to health. So we'll see what happens. But with all that said, done, the AFC, I have the Bills getting past the Chiefs. That's right, and going to the Super Bowl and doing what the Bills do in the Super Bowl. I have them losing to the San Francisco 49ers. So yeah, pains me to say it. I don't like the 49ers, but I think they're going to win the Super Bowl. And let's get wild with it. I think Christian McCaffrey will win Super Bowl MVP. Again, it's going to come down to health. And they have enough depth. I think if they can get through it, they should be fine. But we'll see. That's my choice for the winners. The rest of the hardware, we'll wrap it up quick. MVP, I think it's Josh Allen's this year. Offensive Player of the Year, sticking with Buffalo, Stephon Diggs. Defensive Player of the Year, I'm going to go with your Super Bowl championship winning team, the 49ers, and Nick Bosa, who just signed that massive deal just before week one here, like days ago. So that's interesting. And for the rookies, going with Zay Flowers out of Baltimore, mainly because I have him on my team. So I'm hoping that. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we got to have some Packers love. Lucas Van Ness, the Nessie monster. He's going to come in and take Tree Fitty right from you. But that's my choices for the hardware, the predictions. I hope your team wins every game, unless they're playing me and my Packers, then sawed off. But yeah, make sure your fantasy lineups are ready to go. If you're making bets, get out there and get them signed before the cutoff times. Do what you got to do. Play responsibly. Enjoy football. It's here, yo. Football on three. 1, 2, 3. Football. All right, guys. Rent City out.